whispering going on today.
It's the merchandise mafia at work. Ever since Finch became a vice president, they've all been scared out of their wits. When's the big meeting?
It's set for this afternoon. I hope Pawnee comes up with something. Where are you going?
Home.
At 10 o'clock in the morning?
I've resigned. I'm quitting.
Nonsense. You've been threatening that all week.
This time, it's official. I left a letter of resignation on his desk. Wait till he reads it.
But you can't!
Steve, I just can't take it anymore. I don't mind a person ignoring me completely as long as he pays a little attention. Smitty, he doesn't need me.
But he did tell you that he loved you. He wanted to marry you.
That's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, don't worry. I haven't told anybody.
What's the matter?
Rosemary's resigning from Finch.
But I thought he was going to marry her.
I only told the girls. Don't worry, she'll forgive him.
Never. Oh, you've got to.
Look, Rosemary, there's one thing you can't overlook, and that's loyalty.
I've been very loyal to him.
I don't mean to him. I mean to us girls. How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry her? How often does the dream come without a sign of conflict or barrier? Why treat the man like he was a typhoid carrier? How often can we fly from this land of carbon paper to the land of flower cheeks? How often does a Cinderella get a crack at the prince?
Cinderella? Wait a minute. I am no Cinderella. I've got $85 in the bank and a savings pond.
It's not a matter of money. He's a vice president. That automatically makes him a prince. True? True!
So you're automatically Cinderella.
See? Don't you realize? For real life fairy tale. A symbol divine. So if not for your own sake, please, darling, for mine. Don't, Cinderella, don't turn down the race. Don't rewrite your story. You're a legend, folklore.
president, you have climbed the ladder of success, rung by painful rung, until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully. Unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add to them that extra something that makes the idea your own. An undeveloped notion may come from the least likely source. Be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Bonnie!
Hello, Bud.
Sorry I busted in. There was no one outside. Wow! First time I've seen your office. Quite a layout. You have such great taste. You're probably wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
Finch, I want you and me to be friends. You know, bury the hatchet. You've never liked me.
Oh, Bud.
Don't deny it. You know it's true. I've been a no-good backbiting Finch. Fink.
Bud, that's a bit strong, don't you think?
Oh, well, how would you act?
I guess your way is best.
Well, I'd like to change that. Now, I hear you're stuck for an idea.
Now, wait a
and
minute.
I was thinking that giveaway shows are coming back, and...
Bud, I don't need anyone else's ideas, and... What was that?
I have this great idea for a giveaway program. It's called the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. It works like this. First, we hide $1,000 savings bond some way. Then, every week on television, we give clues as to where it is. Look, as you say, you don't need an idea. But let me leave this with you. And if you get a chance, look it over. Because the meeting's in a little while. I mean it soon.
Bud,
Yes?
what did your uncle say when you told him about this?
Oh, I haven't told him anything. If I told him, he wouldn't listen. That's why I brought it to you.
So you haven't told your uncle?
No, Ponty. Look, if you're not interested,
Oh,
then
well,
I'll...
Bud, the idea doesn't give me much nourishment, but maybe I'll give it a bit of a think.
Feel free to use it. I have
Treasure hunt. Treasure hunt. Could work. $1,000 bond? Oh, maybe a cash prize. No, this thing needs some kind of a new twist.
Ponty, I'm back. I changed my mind.
Oh, Miss Pilkington.
I don't blame you for being cold to me, but I did change my mind.
About what?
About what I said in the letter?
What letter?
My letter of resignation?
Your resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America. Don't you understand? I quit! Resigned! Left you forever!
Why are you doing that?
Because I was hurt! Humiliated! Ignored! Upset!
Who did that to you?
You!
Me? It couldn't have been me. I haven't said all 10 words to you all week. True. Good. And now listen, Miss Pilkington.
Must you call me that? Can't you call me Rosemary?
No. And I want you to call me Mr. Finch until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come on. I thought all that was settled.
Well, I keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we're going to be married. Now, may we discuss some serious matters?
Oh, sure.
Good. Miss Pilkington, I have something I want you to hear. I've finally come up with a new idea for a television program. I'm thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. The prize would be $1,000 bond. But do you think that's enough? Maybe we ought to give away $25,000. Listen carefully, Miss Pilkington. What would you say if I gave away $100,000? $200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it. We'll give Thank you, Miss Pilkington.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. Oh, to be loved by the man with the gold, to watch as he climbs with the voice of life and purity of soul. Oh, to be there in a corner of his mind, darling, absent mind. Such heaven wearing the wifely uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
Are you pregnant or something?
I was just checking on some new plastic yarn. Honey, Jamie! What the hell do you want?
You remember that silly little idea I had a while back about the treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought of that treasure hunt.
I just wanted to remind you that you didn't like it.
Darling, darling, I told you I can't meet with you during office hours.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I just came for a business purpose.
Business?
I wish to tender you with my resignation.
Resignation? What are you going to do?
I'm on my way to Los Angeles. I've been offered a very suitable position there.
Los Angeles? Los Angeles? Hetty, you can't.
I just got a letter from a girlfriend. She works for a big cosmetic firm out there. She demonstrates skin cream.
Skin cream.
Yes, now those big glamorous department stores, and she can get me a job.
But that's undignified. You can't run around demonstrating some fake goo.
It is not a fake. It is a very fine skin cream called Dermavir. Do you know what it's made from?
Please don't tell me.
It's made from shark belly jelly.
I was afraid of that. But you said you wanted a career. What kind of future is there in shark bellies?
More than there is around here. Not a single guy around here would use me as his secretary. They stay away from me like I had an extremely tropical disease.
Hetty, if you could just be patient.
No, I made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
I'll manage somehow. Only, how will I spend those lonely nights?
You could stay home.
I can't stay home. I'm a married man.
Oh, you'll do all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
You mean that?
Of course I do. I know I seem to have everything. Old rich J.B. Bigley, old money bags. People come to me with treasure hunts. My day is spent talking money. And what does it all mean? Nothing. Hetty. Hetty. Nothing means anything without you.
Now, wait a minute. Don't start getting sincere. That is not fair.
Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine, hot or cold? Well, far beyond all measure treasures, the love from a heart of gold.
I never knew you felt that way.
No one knows this, but I'm extremely emotional.
God damn it! So am I. Every life find a treasure, like love from a heart of gold. Ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine,
Rain or shine,
hot or cold.
hot or cold.
Well, far beyond all measure, maybe here with my hands I'll hold. I don't care where I find that one treasure from treasures.
The love from a heart of gold.
You know, I have an idea that might solve everything.
What?
Why don't I be your secretary?
You're out of your mind. I mean, I have Miss Jones.
I could assist Miss Jones. I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me to be your secretary?
Be patient.
All right, dear, I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye wickets. Hello, Dimmelblast.
Don't leave me. Give me just a second. We'll talk more about this.
You can't wash your hands of this. Oh, hi, Fitchy. I should be very angry with you, cutie pie.
Hey, Head, are you really quitting?
Unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Maybe we can help each other.
Good, let's bust out of here together.
I have something else in mind. Hetty, I'd like to speak with you alone. Let's see, where can we go?
Let's go to your place.
This is business.
Okay, then let's go to my place. Tell you what, take me out and buy me lunch. Meet me downstairs, say 1 o'clock.
Well, I don't know if that would be...
Look, do you want to talk or don't you?
Okay, but we have to meet around the corner.
Gotcha, cutie.
Hello, executive washroom. What? Yeah, I'm down here. The meeting's at 4:30. Come on down. We'll make plans.
So, big meetings today, huh?
Yeah.
Hear anything about what Finch is planning?
JB gave him a postponement, so he must have something good. You know, fellows, I'm really beginning to get a little scared of Finch.
Me too. We don't stop him,
He'll have us all working in the mailroom.
Hi, chaps.
Hear anything, bud?
Fellas, our worries are over. Finch is going ahead with, well, let's just say he's dead. And I'm so happy I could cry.
Well, that's very pleasant news.
I don't know. Finch has a way of bouncing. I wouldn't believe he was dead if I read his obituary.
Ordinarily, I would agree with you. Finch is very smart. But let's not forget, he's now in advertising. And that does something to men's brains. Uh-oh, men, attention. Has anyone seen my wild root cream oil?
Hiya, men.
All set for the big meeting?
Could be. Well, wish me luck, men.
Good luck!
God stop that man, he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man, that man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must. Say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the great up impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's the bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I put to feel your hands grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's the slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. Oh, I believe in you.
Can't stop that man. Can't stop that man. Or you stop me. Big wheel, big beaver, or you hop in front of the speaker. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man.
Oh, I believe in you.
Don't let him be such a hero.
I believe in you.
Stop that man, gotta stop him. Stop that man, gotta stop him. Stop that man, gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man, I gotta stop that man. Oh, or he'll stop me.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
The farmer spends his time in the field, the laborer at his machine, and the businessman at meetings.
Gentlemen. Where's Finch?
Not here yet, sir.
Well, we'll start without him. We have a lot of other business to take care of before we come to Finch's presentation. Rat,
Yes, JB?
That stuff you recommended for my crabgrass doesn't work at all.
I don't understand it, JB. It works beautifully on my lawn.
My lawn is a mess. Better come up with something new.
Right, JB.
We don't have any crabgrass at our place.
What do you use?
Cement. Sorry, fellas. Just my little attempt at some dry humor.
You will excuse my nephew. It is a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity. Now, let's see. Yes? Now, send him in. We've been waiting for him. It's Finch.
Gentlemen, I'd like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based on an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds promising. Proceed, Finch. What the hell is that?
That, JB, is a picture of Mount Vesuvius in eruption. That shows the type of impact that our new television show is going to have. Now, JB, an example of a kind of natural publicity that you can look forward to.
Good God.
The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, Golfer of the Year.
Very interesting.
Now, this is a map of the potential wicket market divided into social, geographic, and ethnic groups. It shows how we will make deep penetration and overwhelming saturation in areas where resistance has long been appeased.
I like this thinking.
Well, thank you, sir. Now, here is a sales chart of the past fiscal year,
Yeah! Great Romans, Raven!
which shows the disastrous effect of our former advertising policy in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Note, the sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. And this is what will happen when we finally get going. Up, up, up. And there you go.
Finch, I think you've done it. Very good.
JB, may I ask a question?
If you must.
What is his idea?
You heard him. A television show that will give us deep penetration and overwhelming saturation. Sounds great, Finch, doesn't it, man?
Yes, well, but what is his idea for the show?
I don't see why you have to be so damn negative. The only things you ever come up with are lousy ideas like treasure hunts. What is the idea, Finch?
Yes, Finch, what is the idea?
I don't think I'm going to tell it to you, sir.
What do you mean?
JB, I've always thought of you as a man of vision and foresight, open to new ideas.
Yes.
But now I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
The way you just spoke to Bud about his idea for a television program, you dismissed it. The fact is, there are treasure hunts, and there are treasure hunts. When Bud brought the idea to me, I thought it was a rotten idea too.
I should hope so.
But then I remembered something, JB. An idea in itself is nothing. It's the development that counts. Leonardo da Vinci drew some sketches for a flying machine, but it took American know-how to develop that sketch into the Boeing 707. A man named Gatling once invented a tiny little machine gun, but it took a mighty brain to take that little machine gun and turn it into a great program like The Untouchables.
I want that!
When I thought of that, Bud's silly little idea became a challenge to me. And I said I'm going to take this idea of Bud Frump's and de-frump it. First of all, my treasure is not a bond. And it's not money, it's stock.
Stock!
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock? In our company?
These days, people like stock better than money.
How can we give away 50,000 shares of stock?
Oh, that's easy. It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from the Signy Fund, issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which are then converted into non-voting commons and replaced with warrants. Tell you that again? I can't.
It can't be done, JB. It can't be done.
What if it could? Wouldn't it create a tremendous excitement?
But it can't be done.
What if it could?
But it can't.
What if it could, JB? Just
get the question.
We can't issue 50,000 shares of stock.
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Please, let me go on with my presentation. We're ready.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, JB, but the public always loves them. I tell you, anyone who comes up with a new, unrigged, unfixed way to give away something for nothing is going to clean up. And I have that new twist. Gentlemen, the worldwide wicked treasure girl.
What is this?
This, JB, is the secret ingredient. The thing that will take the country by storm. I've combined greed and sex. It can't miss. Go ahead, Eddie.
Hello there! I am the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I'm going to bring you a clue to where the worldwide treasure has been stashed.
Barry.
Oh yeah, buried. Side hat gets me mixed up. Isn't this a cute outfit? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue. Very nice.
Of course, Miss LaRue's just helping me demonstrate the idea. She won't be a regular treasure girl.
Naturally.
When we go on the air, we need a big name personality.
Of course. Well, I'm leaving the firm anyway. Of course,
Offhand, I think this is a great opportunity for someone like Elizabeth Taylor.
What about Queen Elizabeth?
This is an American program. So, JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock.
JB, let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Just a moment. I'll handle this. Gentlemen, Miss LaRue, please give him home alone with Mr. Finch.
Okay, JB, take care of him. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC?
What about the shareholders?
What about the board of directors?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
What about the federal statutes? What about the Federal Trade Commission?
They're all being petty.
Finch, you're a brilliant young chap, but I'm afraid you've let us down.
How, JB?
You've missed the boat. You haven't thought this out properly.
I don't understand, JB.
Tell me, why does this treasure girl have to be a big-name personality?
Sir?
How would it be if she were someone more identified with the company? A real
worldwide wicked girl?
Yes, maybe. Say, and I'm just spitballing here, Finch. Why not Miss LaRue herself?
Brilliant, JB, brilliant. Instead of an artificial actress, we get plain, simple Hetty LaRue, the girl next door. That was a great thought, JB.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Then it's all set.
Just a moment, Finch. Where are you going to hide the treasure?
JB, this program is going to be completely unrehearsed. Not even the treasure girl is going to know where the treasure is hidden.
Well, I would like to know.
Okay, but it has to be a secret between you and me. I'll give you the first clue that we're going to give over the air. West of the sun, west of the moon. Where is the treasure? Below me a tube.
What the hell is that?
A pretty tough clue, isn't it? But, if you will note, the first letter of each line is WWWB. Worldwide wicked buildings.
You're going to use our buildings?
I'm going to hide 5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 worldwide wicked buildings across the country. It will give us tremendous publicity.
But you'll have mobs of people running all over the buildings looking for the treasure.
JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as you are couldn't figure it out from the clue I gave you, do you really think the average viewer is going to guess?
Good point.
Gentlemen, you can come in now.
Gentlemen, I'm thinking of going ahead with the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. Of course, I want your approval.
JB, I think it's an absolutely crazy notion.
I like it.
We like it. And that the clue that you're about to give is the truth, the
trickery, chicanery, or dishonesty.
Is this a real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue.
What's the matter with her?
She looks surprised.
She is. Hetty didn't know about this part. I wanted it to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That can be very dangerous.
I think it's very effective. Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
I do.
And secondly, Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not actually know where the treasure is hidden? Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue? Miss LaRue.
You see, we're going to get in trouble.
Why? You and I are the only ones who know where the treasure is hidden. She doesn't know. Does she?
Let's watch the program.
Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not actually know where the treasure is hidden?
Look! I do not wish to take a mock crap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is. I found out last night. There is treasure hidden in all the worldwide wicked buildings right now. But where's Blue? How to handle a disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
You guys found Fitch yet?
He seems to have disappeared.
We just can't find him anywhere. No, but we're looking for him.
Haven't seen him.
Where's Fitch?
I don't know, Brad. Well, JP wants him as fast as you can find him. He's hopping mad. Back to you. What are you doing? It's another treasure hunter. This little nut tried to sneak past me 3 times. This little nut happens to be the chairman of the board. Mr. Womper.
Chairman of the board. They all look the same to me.
I'm very sorry this happened, Mr. Womper. If you'll come with me, Mr. Bigley is in his office. Luckily, they didn't wreck that. Keep looking for Fitch.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponty?
No, Miss Jones, and I'm worried about him.
So am I. He was a nice boy.
What? What will they do to him?
I don't know. Somebody's head has to roll.
Ponty will think of something. Local Ponty? You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. Ponty!
I'm so glad you're here.
Where have you been?
Oh, walking the streets, thinking.
You got a bruise on your head.
It's nothing. I got it last night. And they threw me out of a saloon.
Why did they do that?
Because I didn't buy anything.
The brutes. Why didn't you go home?
No, I've got to go in and face the music. Aha! Well, I guess this is it.
The chairman of the board is in there.
I figured that.
What are you going to do?
Do? What does a man do when the world has collapsed around his ears? Nothing. I just go in and take what's coming to me. mine away. Now I'm going to resign and take the blame and go back to doing what I did before.
What did you do?
I was an exterior decorator. There I go again. I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you do, Ponty. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once.
You did?
Well, I'm not leaving you again.
Rosemary, that's no life for a woman. Sitting at home while I'm up there, never knowing if I've landed safely.
Now listen to me, Finch.
Finch! You're wanted in JB's office.
I thought I'd wash up first, Bud.
He wants you now.
Bud, can't I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
If you must.
Rosemary, goodbye.
Come on.
But, Bud, I didn't even get a chance to... I'm sorry, Rosemary. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Ponty!
But why the hell should you have to go in and face those monsters? Go away! Run away while you can! Escape! I'll pretend I didn't see you.
No, Bud. I'm going to go in and take what's coming to me. Besides, I should think you'd be happy if I died.
If only I could be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB. Gentlemen, you know Mr. Wally Walker, the chairman of the board.
Now, Wally, before we go any further, I want you to know that I realize I'm the president of this company, the man who's responsible for everything that goes on around here. So I'd like to state right now that anything that happened is not my fault. There is one bright side to this whole thing, Wally. We found somebody to pin it on. Now, have you found Finch?
They're bringing him in.
Good. Wally, you'll soon see where the responsibility for this whole thing lies. Now, when he gets here, I'll do all the talking. This is a very slick youngster, Wally.
Here he is, sir.
Mr. Bigley, I'd like to
Oh,
begin my...
all the talking, Finch. By the way, you've remember Mr. Wamper, chairman of the board?
Mr. Wamper, how do you do?
No speeches, Finch! It's all settled. I just want you to sign a simple little letter of resignation accepting all the blame for what has happened.
Okay, Mr. Bigley, I'll be glad to.
What?
Said I'll do what you asked.
You're sure this isn't one of your tricks?
No, Mr. Bigley. You see, this firm has been pretty good to me, so I'm going to resign, take the blame, and go back to doing what I did before.
What did you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
No kidding! I was a window washer myself! What the hell did you think I was? A rail splitter? College man. So you're a window washer.
Yes, sir, Mr. Wamper.
Call me Wally.
Okay, well, Wally.
So tell me things.
Oh, call me Monty, sir.
Okay, Ponty. Boy, it's been a long time since I've had anyone I can talk to around here. So how did you come into this business?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Really? Me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
My book was more useful. I booked bets with all the other window washers. I cleaned up a bundle. 8 buildings wrecked. Our stock is down 5 points. We're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally. It's ghastly.
Ponty, how did this happen? I can understand a college man pulling a boner like this, but not no window washer.
Hold it, Wally. If there's one thing I won't do, it's take credit for another man's idea. Especially when he's the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, nephew. He's not my nephew. He's my wife's nephew. This may seem like nepotism, Wally, but it's not. I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you want his idea.
No. When he brought it to me, I thought it was a lousy idea. And then when Finch brought it seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts! Treasure girls!
Well, dressed it all up, he can't deny that the idea for the treasure girl is his.
Well, that idea was mine.
And not a bad one. But who the hell picked a bubble-headed tomato?
Now, Wally, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. This is a very nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intend to. I think I've got the whole picture now. Now it's what to do and who to do it to.
Now wait a minute, Wally. Before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. You see, Wally, even though we're all part of this cold corporate setup, deep down under our skins, we're flesh and blood. And we're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the elves, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or a small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, a great big brotherhood of man?
So, Wally, I'd like you to remember that before you consider firing Mr. Big.
Who's considering that?
You see, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You'd like to clear up the whole crowd from That's the obvious move. But stop and think.
One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There we're in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man?
No kidding. Is there really a brother?
Yes, you're a brother of man.
such good friends, remember? No? Ernest, remember all the fun? The dates? No? You I never liked. Come on, you guys. Just give me one more simple chance. No, I'm not going. Doesn't pay to be decent. Hey, guys, change your minds? What? No! Wait! Please, no!
Hey, Smitty, any news yet?
I haven't heard anything yet. Mr. Jenkins, have you heard anything yet?
I'm sorry, I do not know what to say.
Looks like a big shakeout.
Boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? As you know, there have been a few changes made here at Worldwide Wickets. I am now speaking to you in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Mr. Secretary here is now in charge of personnel. And now, I would like for you to hear a few words from our hard-working, hard-driving president, Mr. J.B. Bigley.
I can truly state that Worldwide Wickets is now stronger than ever. And I feel a lot of the credit is due to a certain bright and very loyal young man. Come on out here, Finch. Now, as you know, this youngster's rise has been spectacularly rapid. As a matter of fact, for a while, I began to think he was after my job. Luckily for me, he didn't want it.
No, JB, your job is much too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, it should go to a great man and a great humanitarian, the chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Womper. Now, incidentally, Mr. Womper has his charming new wife with him here today. Let's get them both out here. Mr. and Mrs. Womper. Now, Mr. Womper told me that he didn't feel like making any speeches today. He's still a newlywed. But I do have a surprise announcement about him. After many long years of service, Mr. Womper has decided to retire as chairman of the board, and he and his wife are going to take a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Well, I didn't know. And what the hell? It's not a bad idea at that. It'll give me more time to concentrate on you.
Well, Wally, who's going to be the new chairman of the board? As if I didn't know.
Now, wait a minute, JB. I don't know if I can accept. I'll have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband's calling you.
Well, Rosemary, I've got a big decision to make. They want to make me chairman of the board. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom, or you're the chairman of the board, or you're the president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before this.
Miss Jones,
Yes, JB.
taking the wire to the White House. Watch out.
Company fires we will still be
designed to tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead.